Ripping drag. There it is. What is up, everybody? Ari here. Twice More Entertainment is back at you with another video. And today we're gonna be fishing these canals looking for giant bullseye snakehead. These fish are very predatory and they go up and down the canals searching for their food. So we're gonna be throwing anywhere from topwater frogs to plugs, poppers, whatever it takes to get on these big fish. We got Levi behind the camera and it's summer for us now, so we're gonna be doing lots of fishing content for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and we're gonna be doing lots of fishing. So let's hop right into it. Right there. There's a big snakehead sitting right over there, right across the canal. I'm gonna see if I can land it right on it. All right, fast, fast, fast. It's in the middle of the canal. Oh, just ate it. Oh, it's on, right there. Ripping drag. Right when I casted the lure, swallowed it. It's right over here. It's getting me wrapped up. Big snakehead. Big snakehead right now. Swallowed the lure. Wrapped up in all the weeds. I'm gonna have to go down there. Barely hooked. There it is. Beautiful snakehead. Swallowed the lure. There's the hook. This snakehead right here, highly invasive species, and they go eating everything in these canals and waterways. So it is good to keep these fish, and I don't like killing them if I'm not gonna eat them. That's just my opinions, but this one's gonna be eaten, and we're gonna let you guys know how it tastes. And if you guys actually look at the top of their heads here, if you knock on them, they got really hard heads right there. They're known for their super hard heads, and they're known for eating all the species that are native in our waterways. The snakehead was just sitting right there on the bank. I saw it just swimming right across the bank. I didn't even have my lure unhooked yet, and I took a cast. We didn't even have the camera set up yet or recording, other than the POV shot right here. But I took a cast with my frog right into the middle of the canal because that's where it was swimming to, and absolutely swallowed the frog, but got tangled up in the weeds right there, so I had to get in and grab it. But that's a beautiful bullseye snakehead. We're gonna be keeping this one to put on the dinner table. I've heard they're good, and they're invasive fish, so fine killing one every once in a while. And we're gonna be putting this one on the dinner table, so I'm super excited. And if you look at their tails, this spot right here, this is actually a defense mechanism that these big snakehead use to try and get away from big predatory fish. And it works a lot of the time where the fish will attack their tail instead of their face so that they survive. This one right here is about 6 or 7 pounds. They get up to about 10 pounds here in Florida. And I'm gonna bleed this one out now, so keep the meat fresh. And then I'm gonna get back to fishing the canal, hopefully get on a few more. Sorry about the noise in the background. We got traffic going by, but you guys saw that firsthand. You saw me catch it right there. And now what I'm doing is I'm retying my frog, caught it on the yellow top water. And right now I'm retying because a lot of the times the fish you catch will fray up the leader. So you have to make sure you retie. And I use polymer knots for most of my knots. And if you guys want a tutorial on how I tie that, just let me know down in the comments below. But right now I'm just gonna retie that, and then I'm gonna keep working the canal. And what you will see in these canals every once in a while is some Florida gar, which will be a surprise every once in a while because they eat most of the lures that you're gonna throw out here. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll get on one today. Structures like this drain over here are always pretty promising for some big fish. just got ate right there. 3 times in a row I've gotten it. Must be a pretty small fish if he keeps dropping it though. Looked like a small snakehead though. Missed it. Got it. Let it eat for a second. Just set right in there. Oh, spit it right there. Big snakehead sitting right there, sitting on the other side of the bank. Just ate it. Oh, spit it right there. Wow, that was a really nice sized snakehead. It absolutely piped my lure on the side of the bank, and my lure was hardly in the water. It was stuck on a weed, and when the snakehead ate, it ran out into the middle of the canal. I went for the hook set, and it just happened to pop off. I'm looking for it right now, but lots of action today. Action-packed canal, and just hard to get the hook to set in them right now, but we're gonna keep working on it. There's a fish. That's a good fish. Spit it right there. Good snakehead. Spit it right there. Sitting right there. Just ate it. There it is. Oh, that was so sick. Ate it right there. Had it on, spit it, tossed it right in front again. Look at that. Swallowed it. Swallowed it. That's a good little snakehead. A lot smaller than the one we kept, but that's a good one. That is a fired up fish. Those jaws are real strong on this fish. Let's see if we can get this hook out. Then there's the frog. Swallowed the frog. Beautiful snakehead right there. About half the size of the last. Probably a 3 or 4 pound fish. Really beautiful. We're gonna let this one go because we already got one to keep. Let's let it go. That was a beautiful juvenile snakehead and choked the lure. We got it unhooked. Great release. Let's keep going. Oh, just got off. Frogs are hard to hook them. And you can't really let them eat too much or they'll realize it's a fake frog, but just hard to hook them. Right now we're probably about a half hour till dark. Activity slowed down a bit. Not seeing as many snakehead. Still seeing some gar, but the lures won't hook the gar, so I'm just gonna keep walking to the end and fishing it, hoping for the best. Alright guys, so sorry we couldn't get some more film for you guys, but a storm came in really fast and it just happened to have us leave the canal. So we're back at the house and I'm ready to fillet this snakehead. And sorry if there's a bit of background audio, we have a brisket on the smoker right now, but let's hop right into it and start filleting this fish. So here's the snakehead. We weighed this thing, it was actually 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Really good sized snakehead, and I'm just gonna start by making my insertion right behind the pectoral fin as I do any other fish, but I've heard these fish have really tough scales, so it may be a bit tough to get through them, but I'll see how it goes. So I'll just start by making my really tough scales, yeah, right there. Sorry guys, I'm a lefty, so may not get the best angles for you. And so far, that's really white meat. Let me flip it around. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep working my knife down this fish. And as I try to glide my way down the spine of this fish, I'm just lifting the meat up as I go and continuing to work my knife down here. Unfortunately, it's not the sharpest knife, but it's getting the job done. And as I cut this fillet, I'm realizing this meat is really surprising me. Super white, super firm. Kind of reminding me of something like a mutton snapper or a black grouper. Really surprising. as I fillet this side of the fish, I'm gonna make sure I show you guys step by step how I'm doing it. But for the other side, I'm just gonna do it off camera, and then I'll show you guys the meat at the end. And of course, I'm gonna rinse this fillet off when I'm done, but right now I'm just working over the rib cage. Really getting a nice slab of meat right now off this fish. So there's one fillet removed from the fish, and now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out the pin bones right here, and it's gonna be a finished fillet. Little trick I like to do when skinning the fish is poke a hole through it so that I have better grip of the skin while I fillet it. So I'm just gonna poke a little hole right there, open it up a bit, and now I can use my finger to hold on to the skin while I actually skin the fish. What I did realize while filleting this fish is that as I'm skinning it, unlike a kingfish or a mahi, which has thin skin, this fish, since it has thick skin, it's very easy to remove the meat from the skin. Whereas a kingfish or a mahi, you might cut through and get some skin left on the meat. So I just finished skinning that fillet, and it's getting real dark. There's our finished fillet for that side, and now I'm gonna do the other side, and we'll see you guys in the kitchen.
What's up, everybody? We're back in the kitchen, all cleaned up. We got Ori behind the camera. Me, Levi, I'll be doing the cooking part of this video. We got some beautiful snakehead right here, and we're ready to start cooking, so let's get right into it. We're going to be making one of my all-time favorite recipes, beer-battered fish. In a large bowl, combine together your flour, garlic powder, paprika, salt, pepper, and eggs. Now gradually mix in one beer until the batter is formed. This snakehead is absolutely beautiful. It's got some perfect clean white meat, and now I'm gonna show you guys the process of how I'm gonna be making this fish. So I'm gonna grab a plate from here real quick, and I'm gonna dip a piece of my fish straight into my beer batter. Just like that. And now I'm gonna put this on the plate and repeat this process until it goes into the deep fryer. Now grab your oil of choice, I prefer avocado oil, and fry your fish, turning once until both sides are golden brown. Alright, we got the fish in front of us. Looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna give it a try. That fish, absolutely stunning. Tastes amazing. The beer batter gives it a real nice crispiness to it. And that fish tastes something like a snapper, or I don't really know how to describe it. It's real flaky meat. It's got like a little sweetness to it. It's just overall a really good fish. Really surprising.
So do you recommend?
Recommended.